Move on to this story about a woke university, which has told students not to use the word illegal immigrant over fears that it could cause offence. Apparently the term is dehumanising and staff and students can say undocumented instead, says the guidance. So an undocumented migrant rather than illegal.
It's going further than that, Nana. You can't use the term elderly. You can't use the term OAP. You can't say youngsters. You can't greet students in the morning by saying, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, if that was the way.
Or guys.
Or guy. You know, it's all very generic. It's all very fluffy and all very woolly. And it removes facts from descriptions.
Let's focus on this example, illegal immigrant. Which of those two is in doubt? Immigrant, well, they've entered from outside the country. Illegal, it is not lawful for them to enter on a boat in the way that they're entering.
Exactly.
Two facts.
Yes, exactly. And that's what I alluded to there when I said, you know, you cannot remove fact from description. You really ought not to, because then you're not describing the truth. It's the truth.
Well, facts trump feelings, really, frankly. I mean,
come on,
we need
Nana,
facts,
of course
they do. These people, why are they doing this? What's the point to this?
It's to make it more, it's like a trigger warning in a theatre, you know, before a play. You know, it happens. People die on play. It's not real blood. Do you think that we really have to be told that? You know, it's worse that we have to be told to remove our mobile phones, etc. But all of this nonsense, and to be fair, to be quite frankly with you, I have got kids who have gone through tertiary education. My youngest daughter is graduating next week. My son has just finished at Newcastle his first year. And to be honest with you, I would abhor the fact that they'd be paying £9,250 a year to be taught nonsense like that, because it's not forming them, it's not building them, it's not building their character with virtue, it's an absolute denial.
What do they make of all this woke stuff?
Let's bring Dawn in for a second. Dawn, what do you think of this story?
I'm going to play devil's advocate slightly here with the university. The university are saying the term illegal immigrant, even though factually accurate, Michael, I agree, can be dehumanising and make people think in a certain way about maybe, we don't know, but maybe their fellow students, to be sort of like tagged with this illegal immigrant. It might make you think one way about them when you might not necessarily need to do so. So I don't know whether they have any migrants at this university who are studying, and so I think they are trying to #be kind, as we say these days. So I think,
so undocumented.
Look, undocumented.
Do you think it's kinder, do you?
Well, it's also factually
people who threw their
accurate.
Documents into the sea.
Undocumented. Well, we don't know how they lost their documents.
Well, it could be, though,
Michael, to be fair. But I just think maybe they are just trying to soften the language, and I think for all of us to dial down the rhetoric when we're discussing some of these stories and political stories at the moment in particular is not necessarily a bad idea.
Oh, well, I don't know whether... I mean, it's a fact, isn't it? If somebody comes here via a dinghy or illegally and they are from elsewhere, then
it's factually accurate. Of course.
It's a bit like the gender stuff as well. It's the same thing again.
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's changing words, you know, to affect feeling and to make people feel more inclusive or whatever. I mean, don't.
Great discussion.